Coming up at 5:32, let's go back to Dave and Pam.
All right, Sal, just reiterating, the entire Bay Bridge is closed right now after the emergency repairs made over the Labor Day weekend literally fell apart. Now, all this happened just after 5:30 yesterday at the peak of the evening commute. A heavy metal cable of the cantilever section snapped loose and a heavy brace fell down onto the upper deck of the Bay Bridge. Those huge pieces hit 3 cars, but incredibly, no one was seriously hurt. 90 minutes later, Caltrans shut down the Bay Area's busiest bridge in both directions. Right now, nobody's sure when it's going to reopen. The accident occurred in that very same area where crews found a critical flaw on a steel structural beam that they call an I-bar.
All right, because of this, construction on the Bay Bridge has gone from frustrating to frightening. Caltrans spokesman Bart Ney joins us now from Oakland with an update on the situation. Bart, can you hear us? There you are.
Yes, I can hear you. Yep.
All right. We just heard from Tom Baker, spoke to an engineer. He's a specialist on bridges, bridge construction, this bridge. I mean, he basically says the design or the construction is wrong. Either one.
Well, I'm sure there's going to be a little bit of kibitzing on the part of some of the design community. We have some of the best design engineers in the world working on the Bay Bridge.
All right, I know
we
this
believe the construction is fine.
You believe the construction is fine. All right. I'm sure you're frustrated along with everybody else. It's going to take quite a bit to restore confidence, as we've been talking. A lot of talk about how fast the work was done over the Labor Day weekend. Was it perhaps too fast?
Well, let me correct one thing. We're not frustrated, we're committed. We have an entire team of good construction workers that are out here day to day rebuilding one of the world's largest and busiest bridges. We actually had a 20-person crew work through the night through cold and gusty conditions. The good news is that we have all the materials on site right now to make the repair, even though we don't have an ETA when the bridge is going to open.
All right, I know you just gave an update. We wanted to hear that from you as well. I know you don't have an idea. Can you give us any kind of estimate on the update? I mean, are we talking the closure? Are we talking days, weeks, months?
Well, hopefully we're not talking about anything longer than days. We can't give a time right now, but the good news is that all the materials are on site and we have crews working right now.
Okay, because that was going to be part of an extensive delay, was you were waiting for the materials. So they are now on site. So that's the good news this morning.
That is the good news this morning. That was the biggest challenge last night, was locating the materials that we needed to do the job. MCM Contractors is the prime on this. CC Myers is backing them up, and our Caltrans crew was joining them last night as well.
All right, so again, we don't have any idea. You can't give us an idea, but hopefully we're talking about days then, again, just to reiterate of how long the bridge will be closed.
Yes.
All right, Bart Ney with Caltrans, thank you very much for joining us. Certainly going to be an issue everybody's focused on this morning is the construction of the bridge, so thank you.
All right, our time is now 5:35. Anybody who saw the damage from that accident that led to the closure of the Bay Bridge, you'd be amazed that no one was killed. And take a look at the Nissan Sentra that was badly damaged after the cable snapped and debris smashed down into the car as this car was moving across the upper deck. Well, the passengers who were in that car happened to be visiting from Canada.
When it happened, we didn't see anything. It was just all of a sudden, bang, and the windshield broke, glass came into the car. We got off to the side as quickly as we could.
I'm still shaking. I'm scared.
We also have our air units who are up flying throughout the Bay Area to advise us of heavy traffic spots.
Okay, now I understand our photojournalist Jake Unger has some pictures of the San Mateo Bridge. Have you heard about any specific problems?
Well, nothing real specific or major. It's just heavy traffic, because what you have to keep in mind is that thousands of people travel across the Bay Bridge on a day-to-day basis. And so now you have thousands of people who are going to utilize these alternate routes, and so the conditions are going to be heavy.
Okay. One of the things you were advising commuters earlier was to call 511 if they have any questions.
The traffic is approaching the Richmond Bridge. It is backed up well beyond the normal backup here, so give yourself plenty of extra time. It's backed up well into Richmond. Also this morning on the Golden Gate Bridge, traffic is beginning to back up northbound and southbound, as that's an alternative as well, obviously, and the morning commute is going to be affected by that. Let's go to one more thing, and that would be I think we're done. No, this is the San Mateo Bridge. Westbound 92, traffic is very slow on 92 and 880 getting to the San Mateo Bridge. At 8:25, here's Steve.
Sal, thank you. Clear skies. It's going to be a nice day. Not as windy, but still a little breezy at times, but visibility